Don't be ducks, it's Simon here. Welcome back to the Hermit's Cave. So, last night I received the news that our lovely community member and friend, Lisa Lee, sadly passed away. And I just wanted to come on and just share a few thoughts and also just talk about what an incredible person I thought Lisa was. So Lisa had been a member of the Hermit's Cave Facebook group more or less since its inception, some 18 months or so ago. And over that time, I got to know Lisa quite well. We chatted together away from Facebook, away from the group, away from YouTube, and we had some private exchanges as well. And it would be remiss of me not to come on. She's been in my thoughts all day today, as I'm sure she has for many of you as well, because Lisa really was somebody who loved tarot. She loved the community, the online tarot community. She loved being part of the Hermit's Cave Facebook group. In fact, she was ranked as one of the top contributors. And we just all knew her and loved her. She first reached out to me to talk about decks, as a lot of people do. And she had a particular interest in kitsch tarot decks, or tarot decks that reminded of one of her favourite periods, which was the 60s. So we did talk a lot about decks such as the Housewives Tarot. We talked about the Tripping Weight. And we just shared thoughts backwards and forwards about those decks. She also spoke to me about her interest in Nichiren Buddhism, and she was keen to learn more about Nichiren Buddhism, and in particular the chanting of Nam-myoho Renge Kyo. And I remember her reaching out to me to ask if it was okay if she could chant Nam-myoho Renge Kyo with a set of prayer beads that she had, because she didn't have the kind of prescribed Nichiren Daishonin SGI member beads that people who adhere to that school of Buddhism carry with them. And of course, I told her it was absolutely fine. So that was something that we shared as well. She also had a love of Apple products and spoke to me about my Apple Watch and different Apple products. So yeah, she was just such a joy. And we shared other private messages which will remain private, but it was just really nice getting to know her. We talked about tarot apps that she had got and I had got, and we shared thoughts about that. But one thing in particular that I'll always be grateful to Lisa for was when I went through a really dark time last year, Lisa reached out and she told me that she loved me, that she supported me, that she was there for me, and one or two other things that I will always keep and I'll always treasure. And that meant a lot. And I know lots of people did that. And if you're watching this and you were one of them too, just know that, like Lisa, that support at that time meant everything. And that's something that I will always remember her for, as well as the myriad of other things. But that reaching out to somebody who's in a dark place, who's going through all the shit that I was going through, and just saying, I've got you back, I'm here, I support you, I love you, it means everything. I wish I'd got to meet Lisa. She was planning on coming this year after Kelly, Becca and I did a live back in August. She messaged me that night and said how much she enjoyed that live broadcast, and her aim was to get to the UK in the next 12 months, because she said, I really want to meet you, and I want to meet Kelly, and I want to meet Becca. And sadly that won't happen. But you know, one thing I do believe in my Buddhist path is that I believe we have many lives, and I hope, even though it didn't happen in this incarnation, that there will be an opportunity somewhere in the eons of time where we will meet. And yeah, I don't know, many people who watch this will have your own personal beliefs. Some will believe she's in the Summerlands, some Nirvana, some heaven. But wherever you are, Lisa, I hope your next incarnation will bring you all the love that you deserve, and that your heart will be bursting with joy. That's my wish for you. I know that you had a difficult time just before Christmas on a personal level as well as a health level, and that was tough for you to go through. So fly high, and thank you for your friendship.